How are you, YouTube? George here. Hope you're all well. And we'll have a look at this Galaxy DX93T. This was sent to me by TJ down in County Kerry. And unfortunately for the radio, this thing has been left inside in a shed for years. You see the rusty screws, all the rust on the fans, corrosion on the heatsink. Not good. As well as the general cut of it. Twin turbine. Okay, so what we know straight off the bat, these 4 dual controls here, they're supposed to I don't know. We get her sitting down there, right? Come on now. These 4 controls here, they're supposed to click like that one, see? It turns on and off the noise blanker. But this one is broken. This one is broken as well, they're not clicking. And this one is broken. So those 3 controls, the talkback is stuck on, I'd say. Just a pity really, it just wasn't stored correctly. You know, lads, if you have radios and you have them a long time and you don't use them, whatever, keep them on the top of the wardrobe or the hot press or somewhere like that. Don't leave them in a shed. Like, it's different here. I've heat out here and everything in the winter time, so ambient in here is always at least, you know, 15-20 degrees. Cases, same story, scratches, bits of rust. And we can see that the void warranty sticker is gone. So other than that, I suppose what we'll do is we'll get it onto the dummy load and see what it's doing. Just unfortunate now. This has the face lights up on this, which is kind of cool. You can turn off the 6 digit. That's for people like me that hate 6 digits. I'd say this is similar to the Cobra Night Watch thing, so how long that actually will remain working for remains to be seen. It's electroluminescent, so it'll probably fail at some stage. Yeah, so nice looking radio, lovely looking thing, but she's a bit on the rough side, I'm afraid. You see here the chrome it's got rust on it, so we know that there's going to be rust under them lids. You can see it's starting to bubble up there, which is unfortunate. Anyhow, so we have it on the dummy load here, around 28 megs, and I have the dummy load set to 10 meters and run AM. Nothing. That's on high power. Hello, hello, 1 2 1 2, hello, hello. Like, the modulation light's going, but we don't have any output. We just go through, go down here, same here, nothing. It's on AM, so you should see the meter come up. Let's try sideband. 1, 2, 1, 2. Zip. Okay. Try lower sideband. Nada. Okay. Let's have a look around inside. Right. Ranger EPT 6910C. Fairly common board. A lot of these. Connex, Galaxy, Superstar. Very familiar looking board. I get something to point with here. So, if you look at the edge of that board there, you can see there's something was snapped off there. And the PA section, 2166, driving a 1969 into a 2SC 2290 Toshiba. What we find in a lot of these multi-pill amps that we see the likes of Mr. BBI and a few of his mates messing around with. So I'm going to put up the schematic here and go through a load of voltages and see what's happening. I'm probably going to end up having to pull all these out and testing them. See what the story is. Moral of the story, boys, store them right. Right, let's get it apart. I'm just looking at the power cable here. So you can see there, it's not red, it's orange. And if we flip this over, this tells me that it got exposed to a lot of sunlight. Okay, onwards. Okay, so I have the top lid off. Bit of corrosion here and there. Some questionable looking joints. So, see the center of the board there is, I don't know, it's like it's discolored, it's darker than the rest of it. Don't know what this is about. That doesn't look factory to me. Or that diode. As you can see, don't know what that's for. There's flux still on the board from that. And you can see there's no flux on the rest of the board. Okay, let's pull the front off. Yeah, so this piece of plastic fell out of the radio. I don't know what that's from. With the front off, you can see the way it's done, the electroluminescence. It's just connected by this little ribbon onto this header here, and it is sandwiched between the bottom of this, in between the fascia and the bezel. Corrosion on the chrome there. I don't know whether that's going to come off or not. But indeed. Anyway, we'll put that to one side. The rest of her stripped down, all the cable ties pulled. I had to disconnect a couple of bits there. The modulation light, that's connected in there. Kinda hard to see it now. Where is it? It's under that. In there, see it? That's where the modulation light goes. And the electroluminescence is that connector down there. Now, I've measured voltages and they're not right. went through the schematic and measured all the voltages. At this point I'm kind of saying to myself, I might change the caps, because they're no brand, like, I don't know, they're and it's a Galaxy as well, so we all know what Galaxies are like. Just ask your man that had the big bass one here a few videos ago. That thing was brand new and it was not right at all. There's a few caps in it now, but yeah, so there we go. Just looking to see what way they've it done here. Okay, that there is probably the echo board. There's the one thing I do like about Rangers is the way everything is plugged into a pin header, so if you have to take things asunder, you can. You just have to take careful note of what's where, or what goes where. Indeed. So as I said in the start, these are goosed, except one. That one's working. These seem to be seized up, so we're gonna have to find them, and probably would be a good idea. That one doesn't do that either. Like, that's even stiff. No. 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 Indeed. Lovely meter in them. So, what next? Like, you can see that there, it's got like all this, there was moisture in there. You can see it there, remnants of it. It must have been upside down on whatever shelf it was on. That's why the top lid has all the rust on it. So, if we take up a bit of this, there's quite a bit of rust under that, so gravity doing its thing. Moisture was coming down, it was coming in under here. You see all the traces of rust on the bezel, and then it would have been seeping in under. You can see all the front of the board here. Let me get more light. See all that white stuff there, that's all moisture residue, and there's a lot of that on the board. It's even some of it halfway is back. So, yes, Gizzy, what are you barking at? So your man cutting the grass. I think I'm going to pull all the caps and see what happens. Right, so it's the end of a very long day out here, and we pulled all the caps, got rid of all the corrosive glue and all that stuff, and we measured them, and a lot of them were out of spec, and I said to myself, yeah, hopefully that'll get us back in the ballpark, and no such luck. So still have no output power One. I'm gonna have it on AM there. If I put it on the sideband. 1, 1, 2, 1. Not a meg. So what we're gonna do tomorrow is have a look at the PA section and pull that asunder and check everything in that. I've since learned that this was in a box in a metal shed for years. And what I noticed as well was, back to our earlier conversation where I said, oh, it was upside down, the bottom of this heatsink, it's open. So that explains all the moisture evidence we see on the main board. So it's recapped, as I said, and touched up probably 60% of the joints on the board while I was going around. So yeah, I'm just gonna put it aside for now. Probably I'll have a look at the PA tomorrow, and that's gonna be it. And we'll see where we go from there. So we'll get you in the next part of the saga of this thing, the Galaxy DX93 93T, I think. But after all, at the end of the day, it is a Galaxy, so you know how these things go. So 73, and we'll get you in the next one. Bye bye.